Hey, what's up guys, it's Gus here. Last video was a really rushed video. I wasn't trying to make any tutorials or anything really. It was just really rushed, telling people the updates out and the general aspect of everything. This video is gonna go more into depth, tell you different types of things, what's to come, um, different weapon types and stuff like that, and just give you an idea of what you need to do in this game. Because this is a revamp and they've changed so much on how you do the game, how you play the game, and it's really cool. And I want people to be able to understand what you're doing and just not be confused, because I was very confused at the start, and I know a lot of people still are currently confused in the community. So I hope this video can clear a lot of things up for y'all and help y'all to roll the best weapons in the game. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the very first thing that we're going to talk about is upgrades. That is the first thing you need to do. So if you played before and you bought upgrades like, armor luck rolls, cosmic rolls, crit chance, anything that costed coins, you were refunded all the coins that you spent during those upgrades. Sadly, you don't get back the materials that you use, like the armors or weapons and stuff. You don't get those back. You're not refunded for those, but you're refunded for the coins. Now, the UI will not look anywhere near like this for y'all. It will be really bland and bare. But if you go to upgrades, you'll be able to buy a lot of stuff. So the very first upgrade you'll get is coins, and then all these green ones are just the essentials, really. Everything else, these are essentials. This which gives you the items. So if you were confused on how to get where gifts are at, where your gifts are at and stuff, just go to coins and then upgrade and get your items, and then you'll go to your inventory and it'll be an items part again. So here's all this. Now, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm pretty sure the only thing that costs anything except from the basic gold coins is the winter event. And we'll get into the winter event in a bit, but I want to talk over just the general aspect of the revamp and everything. And on that, I want to talk about the different weapon type, which is an alt weapon, or alternate weapon, whatever you call it. And basically, there's a 1% chance on multiple weapons. I don't know all the weapons, I just know that there's a 1% chance on multiple weapons to get their alternate version instead of their basic version. So I actually have an alt weapon that I rolled, and I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. It's right here. This is the Duck Snowball Maker, and I need to find it. I just had it, I swear to you. There it is. The Duck Snowball Maker. As you can see, it has a little cool thing that says alt, which is alternative, or alternate. And that's really cool. It's only 1.3k exists right now. Another thing, while we're on this thing, is the accessories and stuff. So, I play this game, I'm a no-life. I have thousands of hours on this game. So I have a lot of good armor and stuff, so I have a lot of good bundles. However, for newer players, mid-game players and stuff, in the last video I said it wasn't really worth it, but I did go on my alt account and test it out. It is pretty fun and worth it, because the armor drop isn't nearly as horrible as it would be for me, because y'all have a lot of good bundles right now, so it is very much worth it just to be silly and do what you want. So you can put on a blizzard hat, and then you can put on like a beard, and you can put on your these, and put on some of these, and you'll be chilling. So you could, what the heck? Oh, that's happening. So you can look like this and you'll be fine, right? You'll have 339 HP and stuff, and you'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. It's just that I'm a really late game player, so I have a bunch of bundles. And bundles are basically just like the framework. Now, another thing I want to talk about is what is to come. So, right now, coins only really serve the purpose of upgrading. However, in response, in part 2, there will, or part 2, part 3, one or the other, I believe part 2, don't quote me on this, you will be able to charge your weapon, your rolls, to get more luck. And that's, more luck. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but you will be able to charge the luck things using coins to charge it, and get a boost of luck in that roll, or a few rolls. we'll have to see as it develops. If you want to know a lot of information, you can get a lot of information from the update log, because like this is where you're gonna get like the golden rolls, the charge rolls here, and any of these. You get the bundles, the heads, accessories. A lot of this is going to tell you a lot of things. So I'll go here. Now, another thing is the battle system, kind of, on how you get into a battle. So here you're gonna press battle and you go to battles, right? So you have the battles, duos, bros. However, if you don't want to battle, but you also don't want to be in AFK land, there's a new option called the lobby, which I'm currently in. Which is where you're not AFK, you can talk to people, but you're not going into a battle. Unfortunately, now you can't really AFK, so this is like the part where you just basically turn on your AFK, but it's lobbyized. So that's about it. There's, a store where you can buy stuff. You have all these cool things. Shout out to Reina for actually making the cool art. She's a really good artist. And you have all these, 670 amount, all that. And one very last thing before we get into the winter event and how to do all of that is if you bought synced rolls, I believe you should get the 2x permanent roll game pass as compensation, which is, I'm not sure how it goes for people that gifted. I get gifted it by Mandy Duck, so I don't have it. I don't know if that's just like early update glitches or anything, because every update can have bugs. So we'll figure that out later on. But if you did buy it, you should have permanent 2x rolls, the Game Pass, for free. It's not for free, but right here, which is like 100 something Robux out of that. I don't know how much sync rolls cost back then. But that's about it for yapping about this part. Let's get into the juicy part of the winter event. So I'll see you once I'm in the battle. Alright guys, I just got into a battle, so let's go over the winter event. So as you'll notice is there's coins on the ground. So these coins will be giving you the most amount of coins you could possibly get. Last year, if you were there for there was the duel event where rolling was the meta. If he's rolled, he's rolling AFK, and it was way better than just getting the coins off the ground. Now, there's a new meta, because that's kind of boring, just AFK in the game, not actually playing or anything. Now the meta is just to actually play the game and get the points, because you get the most points from here. You don't get a lot from rolling. You can get one, and you get more from rolling if you buy the... Oh, I got one. Okay, it's died. You can get more if you just buy the upgrades in the winter thing. But the best way is to actually play the game, because that's the best way to get the points. And I love that so much, because people actually have to actually be playing the game. It's not just, I spent a lot of money, so now I get to win. It's a less pay to win thing, way less pay to win, and you actually have to play the game. Another thing is the merchant and the winter event itself. So first of all, you have the winter event and you have the merchant. You have accessories from the merchant, which you can get from there. You can access the merchant, go into the winter event, and you have the wheel spin. This wheel spin has a chance to give you the axe, the frozen torch axe, or the giant abyss scythe. You get a free one every 24 hours. However, sadly, you probably want to spend money if you want that scythe. So, better stock up, I suppose. But you can get it for free. There is a chance you are able to get the thing for free just by playing the game. And if you haven't told, there's new animations, these things, which I really like. There's a dashing thing as well. You can press Q for PC. I don't know the rest for anything else. You can dash, which I love so much. It gives more life into the combat, makes it feel more lively. Now, once I'm out of this game, I'm going to show y'all. See, look how good the dash is. Oh shoot, he does 200 damage, almost 102 damage. I need a bob, guys. Oh my lord. But anyhow, here's the upgrades. So in the winter event, you're gonna get these upgrades. As you can see, you have the merchant you can unlock. It's kind of costly after a while. You have the more winter coins, which I would suggest buying because you get more winter coins per coin. You have the winter armor luck, and you have the winter weapon luck. There's a bunch of other stuff that you can get, but that's just like that's the entire update for now, really. I'll probably make another video once I figure out some more stuff. That's just all I currently know about the game. There will be quests soon. Oh, actually, I have one more thing. I just remembered. I will have to jump off this map to show y'all though. Forgive me, trio. There's one really cool thing that I think is really dope. It's not the biggest change in the entire world, but it's one that I kind of wanted, and that's new profiles, right? So you have profile, and you can customize the profile. So you can have a tile that you can display over your head, like Ascended. You have Shiny Hunter, Secret Hunter, MVP. You have Giant Hunter, Fan, Content Creator, Shiny Hunter, and VIP, and Tester, the Tester. And you have these banner icons. So Yule Cat, you have to purchase it from the Vast Black Ice Cat, and you have the Cosmic Cat, which I don't know if that's free or not. And you have these things, and you have your countries as well. Like, you know, if you're, I don't know, let's say you're Austrian, boom, Austrian flag. Let's say you're Chinese flag. I'm French, so I'll be putting mine as French flag. My name is. And you have these friends, none, all. And you can also display your best weapon if you want, or the weapon you currently hold. Which is display your best one. And that's about it. There's probably more that I'm missing. But really, just if you want to know more information about what's to come, it'll probably be in the patch notes somewhere. Pomni did say that there's some information alluding to what's going to be in part 2, so just go check that out. But that's all you really need to know for this update, is just those small things, get you going, and you'll be chilling, man. You'll be chilling. So I hope you'll have an amazing time rolling, amazing time with the update. Because I know Pomni and Henry spent forever on this thing update, and somehow it came out before DK6, which is absolutely insane. Well, that's about it, guys. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. And that's a rolling. See you guys later.